How's it going, guys? Benjamin here with ProTech Installers, and this is a walkthrough of the pre-wire for the Russell residence here in Brick Township. Let's get it going. Out here, we have 4 in-ceiling speakers. We have one here, one here, one there, and finally one here at the end. And then we also have a wire drop down here for an access point. This is going to be an outdoor access point to cover the backyard pool area. Now if we go over to this corner, we will be running a conduit out from the bottom of the home here down and into the landscaping that will be here in the future. This is going to be for a 12-4 speaker wire that is going to run around the backyard to provide outdoor audio. Over here in this corner, we have a shade wire for outdoor shades for this section here. And we have 2 Cat 6 for a TV to be mounted here on a wall that is yet to be built. We also have 2 Cat 6 right behind this wall in case they decide to put the TV on this wall. Now, as we walk into the basement, a keypad wire for the outdoor shade, and we have the wire here for the potential TV that could go on this wall. It's in a zigzag pattern, so we can just grab it and pull it through if need be. This is the main garage area, and we have an access point dropped here. The gym. We are going to have the amplifier for the outdoor audio placed here. This is just going to be for the outdoor backyard speakers, not the ones under the porch. Over here we have 2 Cat 6 ready for a TV drop. As you can see here, we have electrical run. Over here we have the doorbell wire. This is a Cat 6 for the front doorbell that is going to be outside this garage here. And that is all for the low voltage down here in the basement. Let's head on upstairs. As we enter the foyer here, we'll walk into the open space. So we have the living room here. And over here by the light switches, we have a keypad wire for the shades here on this window. We have a shade wire going to each of the 3 windows here. We have a Cat 6 line run for the TV here. We've yet to put a low voltage box here on the framing. And we have 4 in-ceiling speakers here in the living room. And finally, to complete the living room, we have an access point dropped here in the center. As we walk over to the kitchen here, we have a low voltage shade wire for the shades here on these patio doors. We also have 2 in-ceiling speakers here in the kitchen, one here and one there. And we have 2 shade wires dropped down here for the patio doors. This patio door is going to be split into 2 shades as it is so large. As we open up here, we get outside. We have 2 in-ceiling speakers here on the covered porch. This is on the first floor. We have a drop down for a shade for this section. And out here on the end, we have a drop for 2 cameras. These are Cat 6, and this is your shade line here. In the entryway to the outside, we have 2 in-ceiling speakers dropped down here. And if you pop into the 4 Seasons room, 4 shades run for these 4 windows. And we have Cat 6 run here for the TV. They're still framing this out, so that Cat 6 will run over and be for the TV here. And we're gonna move our way back here to the foyer. And as we enter the study here, we have a Cat 6 drop here in the ceiling for an access point. As we move out here from the study onto the front deck here, we have a Cat 6 here for a security camera. Now as we move back into the home, you see we have a Cat 6 here for a front doorbell. And as we make our way down the hallway here, we turn into the mechanical storage where we have the light switches, and we have a low voltage here for the Lutron processor. As we move here into the master, We have a shade wire here for shade for these master bathroom windows here. And we have 2 drop downs for in-ceiling speakers that are not necessarily going in. As you see, they do not have a speaker bracket, but they are pre-wired there in case the client wants them here for the future. And we have a keypad run here for these shades. We walk in here to the master bedroom. We have a wire here for one shade, wire here for another shade for this window, and we have 2 wires drop down to split these patio doors into 2 shades. We have a Cat 6 here for a TV. And we, last but not least, have a shade wire here for all the shades in the room. Now we'll make our way back into the living room. We actually missed one drop here. We also have a Cat 6 here for the bench that is going to be placed here next to the fireplace. So let's make our way upstairs. This is where we have all our cable coming out. This unwrapped wire here is for the elevator. That wire drops down right here. This is for the phone that's going to be in the elevator. Left them a lot of cable here. Just want to give a little shout out to our wire management. Looks beautiful. We have the shade wire here dropping down. And we have our speaker wire and Cat 6 down here coiled up. Over here in bedroom 3, we have a drop down for a TV. And we have a drop here in the ceiling for an access point. As we walk in here, we are in the common area on the 2nd floor. We're gonna have a fireplace here and a drop down for a Cat 6 right here for a TV that's gonna be placed. We walk into bedroom 2 and we have 2 Cat 6, one for a TV. We have a shade wire drop down for the shade up here. And a shade wire here for the keypad. And last but not least, we have bedroom 4, where we have an access point dropped here in the ceiling, along with 2 Cat 6 for the TV mounted up there, which is going to be on a motorized mount. And finally, we have a Cat 6 drop here for gaming consoles and such.